Hi Taurus, my name's Leona from Supra ConsciousSoul, and this is your love reading for mid-January and beyond. So the first card that came into the reading was the Ace of Swords. Now this is cutting through a situation, this is revealing clarity about a situation, this is communication, this is regaining focus. Let's say it's about where we point in that sword. It's about clarity of energy, clarity of mind. There's something that's been cut through, and because it's been cut through, there's more sight, there's more vision in terms of the relationship. Then we have, next to that, we have the Ace of Wands. So this is talking about new growth. This is talking about abundance. This is talking about more passion, new passion coming in. It's new energy, yeah, new energy. If you're in an established relationship, it's like a renewal of an energy, or it could be just totally fresh energy coming in with a fiery kind of passion to it, more of a sense of adventure, more of a sense of, yeah babe, let's book these tickets and go on, yeah, let's go on that holiday. It's that kind of, it's an idea, it's something that becomes reality, but it's one of your passions, one of something that's going to make you feel blessed. So we also have, next to that, we have the Chariot card, and this is two energies moving together. It's about needing those two energies to be in kind of balance, in alignment, or at least not in alignment, then you have to be in some form of agreement, some form of contract. It's about an equality of labour division as well, maybe within the house, maybe at work, but it's about an equality of division because they both have to pull at the same time in order to create the movement in the Chariot. It's also the card of Cancer as well, and it's just talking about travel, opportunities, new growth, seeing the new growth and the opportunities within a relationship. Because next to that you have, for your romance angels, we have calling in your soulmate, and it says your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So in terms of an established relationship, it's like you're calling a next level to the relationship, or you're it's like the relationship's gone through one stage and now you're moving to that kind of soulmate energy. For others it can be just you're single and your soulmate comes to you, and it happens, obviously divine timing. It could be in terms of this clarity of communication. It could also be about partnership and having to work together, and that could kind of bring in the energy of calling in your soulmate. We also have the Knight of Wands. Now with the Knight of Wands energy, it's a little bit stop-start. It doesn't know when to go or not. It doesn't know when. It can also be messages of passion, messages of love. It can also be... it's like that guy that just comes in and sweeps you off your feet. It's that kind of energy. And we have the Ace of Coins next to it, talking about financial growth, abundance, material growth. You could be working towards things in your home. You could be working towards your first home as well, as a couple. We also have the Knight of Coins. So we've got the Knight of Coins and the Knight of Wands with the Ace of Coins in between. So the Knight of Coins is talking about loyalty. It's talking about practicality. It's also talking about a balancing of energy here, because we've got this energy that moves really fast, and then we have this energy that is more slow moving, more stable, more it uses its energy in a more productive way, let's say, because the Knight of Wands can be like, yeah, let's do this, and then it's like, oh, I've got to rest. It's that balance of energy needed within the relationship. And then we have this Ace of Coins in the center, which is, we also have a diamond there, so it could be proposals for some of you, it could be engagement, it could be marriage. It's unlocking a new level in terms of the relationship, in terms of the home. You feel like you're progressing in some way. It doesn't have to be material. It could be in terms of spiritual abundance. It can be in terms of the health even. Working towards a better health together. Working towards your physical health. Going to the gym together, in partnership together. We also have next to that the 23. Energy card, and it's about 5, and it breaks down to a 5 in numerology, and it's talking about travel, changes, it's talking about unexpected changes, movement fast, but it's like there's a releasing of feeling tied up, there's a releasing of things that you feel are binding you. It's almost as if they're pulling away. And what I'm seeing as well on here, it's like this ace is this pentacle's trying to grow through these vines. It's like the vines are dropping off. So in the final row we have the 4 of Wands, which talks about marriage, stability, home. It talks about setting up your own little space. It's like starting to set up your own kind of family, starting to set up your own structure, your own independence in the world, or your own slice of the world, let's say. Underneath that we have the King of Pentacles as your Law of Attraction card, and it's talking about over kind of working, or over kind of thinking a situation perhaps, or over being the mind just constantly going, and it doesn't stop. It's like cogs. It has this same energy of the night, where it's just it goes, which is stable. It's a stabilizing to the fire in that sense, but in this sense it's talking about a need to release the mind, yeah, in terms of letting go of that energy. We then have the 4 of Cups, yeah, and this is talking about feeling a little bit of discontent, feeling a little bit of boredom within either being single or with either being in a relationship, discontent with a part of it. We have this kind of love heart here, and it's almost like what's reflected back at her is more interesting than what it's like. The fantasy, the daydream is more interesting than the reality, in a sense. She's wanting to escape, or he is wanting to escape into this reflection, let's say. Underneath that, which is quite interesting, so we had reflection, and then we have the 2 of Wands here and a shadow. So it's like things not seeming what they are. So it's about a need to kind of, or maybe the overthinking is causing things to seem not what they are. And what is necessary is the 3 of Cups. This is talking about opening, unlocking secrets, opening doors, revealing things. It's talking about victory once things are kind of dealt with. There is a need to deal with things emotionally. This is, you could see this 2 ways, as somebody kind of locking their emotions away and not dealing with something. There could be thoughts or feelings that they're thinking and they're trying to lock them away, which would be a bad thing, because then that's when the shadow would kind of get out of hand in a situation. So if that's what's going on, that would go with that thinking. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here as well, yeah, above this unlocking. So it's an unlocking of something that creates this fortune, that allows this wheel to kind of turn forward for us. It's like a challenge. You must unlock the door to feel like the wheel is turning. It's also about fate. It's also about destiny. It's also about trying to stay balanced, which is funny because we got the balance card here from the Wisdom. And it's, yeah, a need to have that balance within all situations this month in terms of love. And I feel like you're kind of getting there because you're releasing the all tied up card. And it's also saying in order to get that balance, it's about going into nature, which is a very Taurus thing anyway. So it's about connecting with nature whenever you feel like people are ungrounding you, or whenever you feel like you're getting out of balance. We also had underneath the deck the Ace of Cups. So this talks about tapping into that cornucopia, tapping into that wealth of abundance. But there is things that need to be done, because we do have these reflections in the shadow here. But then I feel like they're not things that you should ignore. They're things that you should see for what they are, let's say. And then you choose to kind of either accept it or you don't. That's how I'm feeling with that. And then it's less of this brain clog going. There's a need to kind of make a decision either way, what you're going to do. And, yeah, just to gain more clarity. And it could be about, we got the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. So it's about commitment. It's about moving forward. It's about stability. I think for some people are kind of single on their own, and they're just happy with that. I get with the Four of Wands and that card next to it, and the Wheel of Fortune. So they're kind of just happy. There's a lot of Taurians at the moment, I feel, are just like, yeah, I'm single, I'm not looking for no one, so what? But I do feel like it may just hit you when you're not expecting it, because that you have got the Calling in the Soulmate card, and then you do have the Ace of Cups, which talks about new beginnings, new offers, abundance. And underneath the deck we have the Empress, which talks about growth, fertility. It talks about changes. It talks about natural changes that happen in relationships. Just like we have natural changes of growth, we have natural seasons. It's about being in different cycles of relationships, I'm feeling, for some of you, being in different stages, and learning how to kind of cope with that. And it's also probably about leaving last stages behind, and that's part of releasing that need to feel all tied up. Definitely not locking it away, yeah, but also kind of not locking it in your mind, yeah. So in order to do that, you need to make the decision. And then you've got growth all around. This is actually a really good reading for love, yeah. And underneath that we had the 10 of Coins as well. So yeah, I also saw the 6 of Cups. There could be something coming back from the past, possibly to do with children, possibly to do with the home, maybe trying to make an offer, yeah. So take care, stay blessed. I hope this has helped. If you would like a personal reading from me, all the information is in the box below. Take care, thanks.